So here we are at IoT World today. With me today, I'm very happy to say, is Moises Levy, Principal Analyst at Omdia. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you're an expert in data centers. Tell me what the state of data centers is today.
Yeah, now data centers is like everybody knows, they are the glue that is holding the society together. We were impacted by this pandemic in early 2020, and thanks of data centers, we have been able to communicate, to share, and to still be doing everything. Not as usual, but it's a new norm. Nowadays, we are living in a digital economy. The global economy is the digital economy, and data centers are the backbone of the digital economy. We have seen some decrease in 2020, as in other sectors, but this pandemic is boosting also the data center industry. We are forecasting a growth in 2021 and also in the next few years. For example, the UPS hardware market for data centers and for all other applications is expected to reach about $12 billion by 2025. We are seeing a lot of investment poured to the data centers. Also, sustainability is at the top of the agenda for the data center industry.
So what kind of technology are they using now? And going forward, what kind of technology will be there?
It's really interesting. Data center industry is populated by high-skilled labor, so they have a lot of knowledge, and they are always looking to improve. A key word for data center is reliability. Maybe it's a fancy word, but what is reliability? It can be explained in simple terms as 1 minus probability of failure. So we're always trying to reduce the probability of failures of data centers. How we do that? We are trying to use new technologies to reduce the downtime or the failures. And for that reason, we are using nowadays a lot of sensing devices. We are collecting massive amounts of data. But it is not possible by humans to process all that data. And how are we achieving that? We are using other methods like AI, machine learning, which is a subset of artificial intelligence. And using AI, we are helping to improve how data centers are managed and operated today. We are seeing an increase of AI ops, artificial intelligence for operations, increasing in the next few years. The deployments are increasing and the investment in that specific area. So AI is also improving the way data centers are managed and operated.
So are some companies ahead of other companies in data centers?
It depends. For example, nowadays, depending in which specific sectors, the data center industry can be, we can differentiate different type of data center. We can see cloud service providers, hyperscalers, co-location, enterprise data centers. Cloud service providers and hyperscalers nowadays are leading the race in innovation and also in sustainability. They are looking to do better than we have been doing. The data center industry, just to give you some ranges, consume about 1% of the global energy. That's a lot. It's about, in 2019, it represented about 200 terawatt hours. And that's a lot of amount, but also it's a force for good. They are helping us, our digital economy, and our lives. Since 2010 to 2019, the energy consumption of data center has been flattened. But we also have seen that workloads have been increasing by 10 times or 12 times, and also internet traffic. And you should be asking by yourself, okay, you are telling me that workloads have been increasing, internet traffic is increasing, but the energy consumption is almost flat.
Why is that?
2010, 2019. Thanks for a lot of innovation. we have seen a lot of innovation in supporting infrastructure. I mean, power and cooling, mainly equipment. For example, now we are seeing using new technologies. The idle power of servers have been reduced, so they are becoming more efficient. Also, we are looking for new techniques to reduce energy consumption, such as free cooling or liquid cooling. And also, all these new workloads are being processed in more efficient data center facilities that are hyperscalers and cloud service providers.
So in data center, is hardware and software percentage stayed the same, or has that been moving?
Yeah, more or less. What are data centers? At the end of the day, data centers are processing workloads. And energy consumption of data center is all about workloads. What that means, that if we process more workloads, in general, we're seeing, okay, we will require more energy. But that's not totally true. Sometimes workloads, an increase of workloads is not correlated to an increase of energy consumption. It's like, as an analogy, think about a bus. If a bus goes from point A to point B, it is using some amount of energy. But
right.
If you put more people or less people, maybe it will be incremental, but you are already spending all the energy. So that could be a misunderstanding, and nowadays we're using more efficient facility, like more efficient buses, to transport people from point A to point B, as an analogy, because in all this data center industry is about bits, zeros and one, being transported from here to there, digital information.
Well, it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.